So I'm really excited, guys. The R6 Mark II has been awesome for my business. It's been a huge help. It was a really big upgrade over the 290Ds that I had before. So no complaints, but I really felt like it was time to upgrade even more and go into more of the cinema line of things. Just really level myself up and invest in myself because I do believe in what I'm doing. So today we're going to pick up the EOS R5C. I'm really excited. I've heard a lot of really good things about it. I'm really excited to have some cinema features on my camera. Going from DSLRs and mirrorlesses, they've been great for video, but to have some actual cinema features, it's gonna be really cool. So I just feel like it was time to upgrade, really invest in myself, because just like when I bought this camera, when I bought the 90Ds, that was investing and believing in what I'm doing. And this is just another step in that direction that I believe in what I'm doing and what I'm creating. So yeah, guys, I'm really excited. Over the next few weeks and months, I'm sure that I'll get lots of time with the camera. So I will definitely do a follow-up video to this. Today is just gonna be kind of an unboxing and first impressions, but stay tuned because I will have more very soon. Just like that, we've got the camera. Let's see if I can get this. Here she is, right here. Really stoked. When I get into my house, I'm going to unbox this guy. I'll definitely record that, and we'll see what we think of it. I did get to like kind of hold it at Best Buy, just because I wanted to see how the body felt, which it felt really good. It felt very similar to my R6 Mark II. Of course, a little chunkier because it has a fan, but overall, oops, I touched my focus on the screen on accident. Overall, it's gonna feel pretty similar, I think, a little chunkier, which isn't such a bad thing, because a lot of times, especially with handheld type shots, having a bit of weight to the camera helps. So. One thing that I'm concerned about, and again, I'll be reviewing this over the coming months probably, there's no IBIS in the body, and that does bum me out. I do have lenses like this one right here. This is the, come on brain. Oh, Sigma. It's a Sigma 24-70 Art. It does have stabilization, and it's really good. So I'm wondering just, you know, if maybe it's not necessary to have the IBIS. We'll find out. And I have a gimbal. I've just gotten in the habit of not using it so much, but maybe that's not such a good thing either. So yeah, we'll figure it out. All right. Here she is. Oh man, I am so stoked. I was really, I wanted to open this so bad as soon as I got into the car, but shout out to Tony. He was like, dude, you should do an unboxing video. And I was like, ah, yeah, you're right. So we're gonna do it. So here we go. I've actually never done an unboxing video, so I don't know how detailed you guys want it, but here's some paperwork on the top, some warranty information that I should go ahead and fill out. Definitely need to do that. There's the top flap. And then you guys can see, there's the camera body. I'm gonna set this down for a second and take a look at what we got here. The star of the show. Oh, well, fabric bag, nice little touch. I guess it should be that way if you're paying this kind of premium for a camera. All right, I'll set that on there. Okay, so, lock that. Here she is. Stop focusing on my face, please. So again, it feels very similar to my my R6 Mark II. Honestly, it's really not heavy at all. Yeah, it's actually really light. I'm surprised. Even after holding it in the Best Buy, I thought for some reason it was going to be heftier, but it's really not. And this is a cinema camera. This is a cinema camera right here. Stop focusing on my face. Yeah, this is a cinema camera, but this thing it's really light. That's awesome. First impressions, again, it really just reminds me of my R6 Mark II. Form factor, even the grip feels pretty much the same. Materials feel about the same as well, which is it's a good thing because the R6 Mark II does feel like a nice camera. Of course, it is weather sealed, so you can shoot out in the rain if you need to, that sort of thing. Yeah, it feels comfy, it feels very familiar. Yesterday when I was playing around with the R6 or the R5C at Best Buy, I was kind of playing through the menu. I've worked a lot with like the C200s and C100s, and the menu is definitely very similar to that. So if you're interested in this camera and you are familiar with C200s or I guess really the Canon cinema lines, it's gonna be pretty similar. I'm just gonna double check because, yeah. Okay, we are recording. Gosh, a little sanity check. So yeah, it's gonna be pretty familiar if you've used the Canon cinema cameras in the past. Very similar. The thing I'm interested too is I really want to try the photo side of this thing as well because I've heard good things about it. One thing I do know, and I've seen this in reviews, and if you look at some of like the ISO settings or limitations rather, I believe the R6 Mark II is actually technically better in low light, but I try not to ever shoot in low light. So, I mean, that probably doesn't matter that much. And I do have the R6 Mark II, so for some reason I need it, I have it. Yeah, so first impressions, feels really good in the hand. I'm really excited to get started using this. Let's see what else comes in the box. Here, I'm gonna set the camera body up on my desk there. And here's the rest of the box. So, all right, we've got LP battery charger, like usual, always comes with Canon cameras. Nothing new there, which is nice. I'm not complaining necessarily. Here's the battery. Comes with one battery. Focus on this. Does it focus? There we go. I'm trying to show you guys too. It's pretty much, I mean, really that's pretty much it. No. Oh, that's cool. They give you a, well, what is this? Hold on, let's figure out what this is. Give me 1 second. I guess, well, that's cool. They give you a USB-C cable. So I know you can run it off power through USB-C, I believe. So I'm probably gonna be purchasing a V-mount battery from Small Rig because I've just heard the battery life is not great on these things. I don't know, like I know there's been some updates as far as firmware goes to help with the battery life, but I have heard bad things. So we'll have to test. I'm gonna have to like hook this thing up and just see how it does. There is a low power option now with the new firmware update. I think essentially mostly what it does is just like the Canon R6 Mark II already had this, I believe. It will dim the screen and you can't adjust the screen brightness, but I mean, even honestly, I've never really felt the need to anyways, even shooting outside, because that was automatically like on when I got the camera. I've never turned it off. I've never really felt a need to turn it off. So that would be a big deal for me. So we'll have to see, we'll have to test. In some cases I have heard that people have said it lasts about double the time as far as when you're filming. So I'm interested to see that. One other big thing, and I guess a caveat to owning this camera is CFast cards. Those things are a lot more expensive. I do know SD cards are, they're catching up in like write speeds. I know you can at least get a 300 megabyte per second SD card. So I'm gonna try that first and just see how it performs, because I already have some like that are that speed. I wanna see if a CFast card is necessary. So hopefully it's not, because I know it sounds silly because I bought a camera that has a CFast card slot, but I want to see if that's really gonna be necessary. So I will report back on that, because I'm planning to do like a follow-up review on this camera with some thoughts on basically some thoughts after using it for a while. So I'll report back on that too, if CFast is necessary or if you can get away with SD cards, and also report back on the battery life. So it's pretty much it for that. It's crazy because I guess last night, which I'm actually really excited. This thing behind me, I just set up yesterday. I built it all, picked it up from IKEA yesterday. This is just me trying to like kind of be more organized. One thing I've always struggled with just in my life is organization. And so got this all set up. And then once I finished this, I sat down my computer, and I don't know what it was. I've been thinking about the R5C for a while. And I happened to I swear to you, like I just heard the Lord say, like, go ahead and check it out, go look it up. So I did. I looked them up. Turns out they're like a little cheaper than what they used to be. It was, I think, probably, gosh, I don't even know, like $400 or $500 off, which is a lot. And I was looking at it and I was kind of thinking like, man, it really would be nice to have this camera. Part of it is like believing in yourself, investing in yourself. And in the past, when I've bought, I bought 290Ds when I first started, and that was like really scary. I didn't know how I was gonna pay those off, if the business was gonna do well enough to make that justified. And of course it was. And I outgrew those things quickly. And I did a lot of really cool things with those cameras. And then I got the R6 Mark II. Again, hey, Iggy, hey. Stop. My cat does not want to listen. Stop. Stop. He's trying to destroy the couch. Stop, man. So I got the Canon R6 Mark II last year. Again, it was one of those things where it was a pretty large sum of money, at least for me in that time. And while I was confident in my skills, I was still nervous, like, oh man, this is a lot of money to spend. And man, every single time I do this, every single time I invest into the business, it's always more than paid itself off, and quickly too. And so it's just another one of those things where I kind of stepped out in faith and believed in myself. And also I feel like God was really saying, like, this is the right purchase, this is the right time. And then transitioning into some of the stuff that I'm working on right now, on the side of just the business, I really felt a call from God to step into like a ministry side of my filmmaking, which is storytelling for people and it could be organizations, it could be individuals. There's a lot of criteria that I think can meet the requirements, but it's basically telling stories that may never get the chance to be told or heard if I wasn't offering the chance. And recently I just got to film one last week, and it was an older gentleman who's in a nursing home, and I captured his story. He used to be a pastor, and it was just a really cool, profound thing. And honestly, I feel so honored to be entrusted with the opportunity. And I get to tell this man's story. And it might be the last time he gets to tell it. And so I'm so honored. But last night when I was sitting at my desk looking at this camera, I kept hearing the word excellence, excellence, excellence. And I have a really strong conviction that I need to do everything with excellence. Not only because I care about what I'm producing and what I'm putting out for clients, but also the side of like, I serve a God that's just so incredible and so mighty, and he's a creative God. He created people to be creative, and I want to reflect the greatness that he is and the excellence that he carries in everything that I do. And especially with the stuff that I'm going to be doing for these people, I want it to look and sound so good. And I want to do it with the most care I possibly can and with the most excellence that I possibly can. And so I feel like this purchase is just another step in the pursuit of excellence. And I'm really excited. So There's a long-winded explanation of why I bought the camera. I'm really excited to use it. Hopefully it's a great fit and a good addition to my workflow. I'll report back soon. Thank you so much, guys, for watching. Stay tuned. I actually just started a Patreon also, and the whole purpose of that is because I really feel a strong call in my life to do a lot of one, videos like this, two, storytelling from my experience, but also capturing stories from other people. And so if you guys feel like you want to sew into what I'm doing and what I'm creating, there will be a link below that you can click on and you can check out what I'm doing. On there, I'm going to make sure to keep updates on projects that I'm working on and updates and things like that. So yeah, so check that out if you guys feel so inclined. But again, I really appreciate you for watching. God bless you guys, and stay tuned for more.